That's looking good. I'm in frame. So this weekend I went out to a friend and I took this camera with me. And the camera I'm talking about is the Canon Legria HF R806. And I made a cinematic B-roll sequence when he was washing his car. Yes, I was making a cinematic B-roll sequence when he washing his car. Is that even possible? In this video I will show you the result, and it's pretty good actually. So how can you easily make a video cinematic? The first we need is this bar on the top and on the bottom. So let's make that happen. The second thing is the color grading. I just want to point out that with this camera you can't really color grade. You can only push the colors in the direction that you want them to be. Because if you do too much and go overboard, you're gonna crush the shadows and your highlight. So bear that in mind when you're doing some color grading with this camera. Another thing is to let it be on auto or P mode. Do not use any filter if you're gonna change anything in post later on. So now when we have these bars and already have the cozy film look, we can add some color grading. So let's do that too. The third and the most important part, you have to light your scene as good as you can in a proper way to make it cinematic. And for me, in this B-roll, I was outside and in the shadow, so it worked out pretty well. But if you are indoors, you need a good light. Before I show the clip of my friend washing his car, I just want to point out that I have 2 videos on this camera already, so haven't you seen it? Follow the link in the description down below. So with no further ado, let's roll the clip. Not that bad, right? I think it turned out really great. And I know 50% of the job is done by the camera and 50% is done by me and my skills. And you can do this with any clip or any video. You can do it with your cell phone, with this camera. Just don't go overboard with the color grading. Have good light and have a plan. So when I shot this B-roll, I used the auto settings and I used 50 FPS for this camera. If you're using the Vixia, you can go up to 60 FPS, and if 50 and 60 FPS isn't enough, you can always move slower when you actually doing the filming and you get more of a slow motion effects. So I think I will do more of these videos when I'm showing off this camera and what it can do. It was really fun to film and edit this sequence. So if you like this B-roll and what I did with this camera, let me know in the comments down below. Press the thumb button, do subscribe if you haven't, and do change the bell icon so you can get a notification every time I do a new video. And with that said, thank you for watching and I see you in the next one.